how do you control the flu? How do you um, stay healthy? How do you prevent the flu, or at least reduce the symptoms as much as possible? Well, I've tried many things over the years. Some work better than others. Some didn't work at all. Some work okay. But over the years, I found three things that work the best. And so far, knock on wood, have kept me clear of the flu. You do contract the virus, you do feel some of the symptoms, but you don't get sick where you have to stay in bed for 2-3 weeks with a pneumonia or fever and whatever, where you can't work, can't train. So I always can train, I always can work. I might not feel at my very best all the time if there's a virus around.
It's 11:30.
Yeah, thank you very much. Shut up already. Uh, you know, always has something to add to my videos. That's my wife. No. All right. So if you contract the virus and you will contract it, and you might feel like a little bit in the throat, you might feel a little bit stuffy nose or so, but that's as bad as it gets. For me, in my experience, I can't guarantee you have the same, but hopefully so. So, story short, here's the three things that have worked well for me so far, have kept me totally free and clear of the flu so far, knock on wood. Number one is baking soda. Baking soda. I have a BS and BS. Hey, don't take shit, but take some BS. Baking soda. This has been used since something like a century or maybe longer to control and prevent the flu. And guess what? I tried it and it really seems to work. So you can also Google it, baking soda against the flu, la la la. But basically, what you do, the protocol is you take 4 teaspoons a day over the day with water on the first day. Second day, you take 3 over the day, spread over the day. Third day, you take it twice a day, mornings and nights. And the third day and onwards, just once a day until the symptoms disappear. That's kind of how I do it, more or less, and it seems to work just fine. The second one is nutritional yeast. That has been studied on athletes even and has been shown to definitely work to boost your immune system through the roof because it's loaded with beta glucan, which is apparently really, really good to strengthen your immune system. It works. They've tested it on marathon runners. Placebo double-blind controlled study and so on. And the ones who, the ones who took the beta glucan after the marathon run, the marathon runners, they usually always get respiratory tract infections and so on because that really beats you up big time doing a marathon run. So the ones who took the beta glucan, or the nutritional yeast actually, which has a lot of beta glucan, had 70% less infection rate than the control group, the placebo control group. So it works. Okay, nutritional yeast, I take like at least 1 tablespoon a day, usually in the evening. You can take more, but at least that. Number 3, as harmless as it sounds, is green tea. Green tea, pretty much everybody will have heard of the health benefits of green tea by now, but also it seems you can gargle and rinse your mouth with it after dinner. It seems to be a really good mouthwash. I might put a link or a few links in the description underneath, so you can check this out more in depth if you want. But it seems to kill the bad bacteria that create tooth decay, and I'm guessing also the ones that create secondary infection after a flu virus infection. So if you gargle with it, you drink it, of course, and you also gargle with it and rinse your mouth and gargle with it, and that helps me very much. If I feel something in the throat, I gargle with the green tea 1, 2, 3 times a day, boom, done. And you drink at least a half a liter every day, religiously, every day. If you leave it out, at your own peril, okay? So green tea every day, half a liter, a huge mug, at least, or more, every day, and rinse your teeth with it, rinse your mouth after food, very good, better than a commercial mouthwash, and gargle with it when you feel something in your throat. So these are the 3: baking soda, nutritional yeast, and green tea. You take them every day, or the baking soda only if you have to, when you have to, and you should hopefully be right as rain and never get sick, knock on wood, again. One thing real quick about the baking soda. Excuse me. Baking soda has sodium in it. Some say it does not raise blood pressure like other sodium, as in salt, table salt does. Then again, other experts say it does, so careful if you have high blood pressure, be careful with the baking soda. Otherwise, it should be very safe and you should be good to go. Alright guys, talk to you soon. This is Mark from Iceland, signing off.